Hi. It's good to see you guys. What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm late, so everybody gets a pass. Everyone moving forward gets a pass if they show up late because I'm really late. So my apologies. But I love you. I woo so much. Anyway, let me go to the top here. I think you can hear me. Actually, nobody's saying anything to me yet, so I don't know. Oh, maybe you can't. I don't know. Okay, Ocean said hi there. Hi, Ocean. So, hi, how have you all been? What's going on? Long time no see. Sweet and Salty's here. Incognito says it is Happy National Lost Sock Memorial Day. That's relatable. Absolutely. There's Sandy, Amanda, Dragonfly, Liz, Suzanne, Bunny, Core, Sweet and Salty with the snacks. Always. Wayne. Hi, Wayne. Gracious lady. Oh, my Spencer. There's Tori. Yes, you made it. Yay. Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob's here. Deborah Murphy. Good to see you. Plucky. Hi. Anybody I've missed? There's Pooh. Hi, Pooh. I think that's it. I think that's it. Anybody else who's just popping in, welcome. Welcome. Gently press the like button, subscribe, everything, all the things. Amanda Ginger says Lisa was busy dancing to the Risky Business song with Alfie in the kitchen. You must be psychic. How'd you know? What? I've even got the shirt. You know how he had a button down? Didn't he have a white button down for that? Or it's more, hold on. Now I got to do the whole thing. Yeah. You get the point. Let's go down some more. Well, anyway, welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here. I have whiskey and I had 1 20-ounce ginger ale that I threw in there too. So kind of wishing I had more ginger ale so I can make more of this. So I put a lot of ice in there. Maybe it'll stretch. We'll see. I might have to come up with something completely different when I go through that. So, okay. So Wayne said it was a blue shirt, white underwear, and socks. Okay. Well, I got the blue shirt right. Right on. Yes, everybody's in there talking about how much they missed each other in there. And yes, and I missed all of you also. I'm glad you all missed each other in there because it's tough. I have had work things to do. And let's see, one, I don't know. Have we just been 2 weeks away? I don't know. Either way, moving forward, we're here now. So let's do this. There's Clarence. Hi, Clarence. Good to see you. Sweet and Salty said, Lisa, did you add an olive or cherry? I don't have, I have. Do you put an olive in that? I have olives. Should I drop an olive in here? Will that be a game changer or a complete waste of everybody's time? I don't know. You let me know, Sweet and Salty. I do have olives, so maybe that's an option just to keep things interesting. You know, there's Gina. Hi, Gina M. Just saying hi and good night. Yes, you're in a whole other zone. Understood. We love you, Gina. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. There's Denise. Denise is saying I shouldn't be asking. I probably wouldn't need a storage unit. I don't know what that's regarding. Ocean says, what kind of work, Lisa? Are we back on that? Guys, you all, half of you already know. And that's not a lie. I have leaked it out to some of you in there. Let's see how loyal you can be by not saying anything. Can I trust you? I'm thinking I can, because I wouldn't have said anything. You know who you are. All right. Suzanne is saying, to Pooh, we'll hopefully be planting our veggies later this coming week. My baby tomatoes are becoming early teenagers, so they need to get them planted. Cool. Liz, I hope you like your work, Lisa. I love what I do. I mean, like any job, there are days. There are days that no, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to. Let me go down. Happy birthday to Cor. Cor had a birthday. It was, I think, a couple weeks ago. Happy belated birthday, Cor. Cheers to you. Any other birthdays we've missed as well. Cheers to you guys. Oh, and current birthdays and upcoming. Cheers to that. And anybody who has a child, grandchild coming, and a birthday, that like the original birthday's coming, cheers to that too. Do you see the pattern here? Yeah. That's the goal. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I'm excited to be here. So, here you go. All right, let's see. Yes, and Sweet Salty's asking Wayne how he's doing. How are you doing, Wayne? Down. NJ's daughter's birthday was yesterday. Cheers to that. Ocean says, yes, happy birthday, Taurus. That pretty much, that wraps it up. That's the Cliff's Notes version of my long ass cheers. I should have just said happy birthday, Taurus. Sandy has been planting all day. Still much left to get out. My hands feel like sandpaper. Okay. Liz, my daughter is graduating with her master's at Boston University next week. BU. Cheers to that. Yes. April 25th was Cor's birthday. That was the birthday, guys. So I'm going to take a break on the cheers. I did the first cheers. I'll hold off on the second cheers. That was a lot of sips in a row. I got to let my body catch up with that. Clarence says, just one, Lisa and you all, I bigly love and hugs. Well, we bigly love and hugs you back. Absolutely. Gracious lady, I don't know how much I will plant this spring. I'm having a lot of walking issues due to my arthritis. It is so much fun getting old. Yes, we're all getting older. We're all noticing the things. All the things. It's all right. It's part of the process. We're here. We're here. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me go up some more here because I think I missed Wayne's response. I can't find Wayne's response, but he said to Clarence, I just found out that there's a town in Scotland named Clarencefield. It's good to know. Good to know. I'm sorry, Wayne. I cannot find what you've said. I mean, you're here. Okay, here we go. Had my first immunotherapy this week. No side effects yet. Winky face. Well, winky face. Got it with the winky face. All right. Well, we're all supporting you. Always supporting. There's something I see. There's something different on YouTube. Every freaking time I go live, they've changed something. I'm noticing that when I click on a comment to pin it to the screen, what's happening is it grays out. Yeah, that's kind of cool because that lets me know what I've already read. I kind of like that one. Okay, YouTube, I usually give you shit, but not today. Not this time. You nailed that one. That's a good one. If I'm following that correctly. Well done. That's a nice one. It's nice. It kind of helps you know where you've been too. Right on. All right. Nose break, guys. Stand by, please. Okay. Clarence says, I'm going to Scotland. Thanks, Wayne. Love it. Liz is saying SpaghettiOs to Amanda. Are we talking about what's for dinner tonight? Amanda said, I have too many bunnies and squirrels and chipmunks to plan anything. Plus, I do not have a green thumb. I'll be living off SpaghettiOs during the apocalypse. God, I used to work some SpaghettiOs back in the day. I don't know how it would taste now, but just as long as you survive, go ahead. Squirrels eat everything, Bunny is saying. Pooh doing the puff, puff, sip, sip, pass. Cheers to that. I'm not puff, puffing, but I am sip, sipping. That's right on. And Core with the courtesy nose honk. Yes, the nose breaks. They have to happen, guys. I have problems. I have a doctor's note for that. I will be blowing my nose all the time. No shame. It's okay. We all have noses. I'm not alone. Hold on. Of course, says 420 on the West Coast. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. It's literally 420. Of course, I think I missed it by a minute or two, but right on. All right. There's Hilda. Hi, Hilda. Good to see you and your legs. Always. Plucky says, I'm growing potatoes, 4 types of tomatoes, patty pan squash, lemon cucumbers, green peppers, lettuce, spinach, basil, and parsley. My other herbs are doing well so far. That's quite to show that I have minimal knowledge of the veggies. I did not know there was anything called a patty pan squash or lemon cucumbers. That's new for me. It really is. Oxford Cat, happy birthday. Oxford Cat, where are you, Oxford Cat? I want to highlight you. There you are. Well, you're saying yay poo right there. But happy birthday, Oxford. Oxford Cat. All right. What else is happening in here? Okay, Hilda says, Lisa, I'm going in and out. Sorry, my grandbaby is going to her last prom, then headed to UNIV or to university. All right. I was like, is that UNLV? Oh, is it UNLV? Or are you just shortening university? Either way, congratulations. That's another sip. Cheers. Cheers to that. And thank you for passing through. We understand. Sometimes you got other things you have to do. So thanks for that. Oh, W2. Sorry, I haven't been on in a while. Things are busy as crap. Wayne, get better soon. I'm diving into drinking again and preps for my Vegas trip in July. Also, Hubs is DMing again and has the giggles. Yes, we love the DMing, hubby. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Do we all condone practice drinking prior to is that the worst possible health message? You know what? I'm not judging. I know you all aren't either. Go for it and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I love it. Let's see, Amanda, I have a pear tree in my backyard and there's always squirrels feasting on them. They leave them all over my porch too. They think it's a resort here. I'm always picking up pear remains. I love that. They probably do. I always say that animals, they tell their friends and family when there's good grub somewhere, good shelter somewhere else, a fun place to play. I think they just straight up communicate that. So yeah, you get that ball rolling, you're going to get more of the wildlife. they're showing up and they're bringing everybody they know every time. Every single time. All right. I'm going all the way down. Everybody's saying congratulations to Hilda, grandbaby. All right. She's saying, hola, Linda Familia. If for when we finish going blind with all the flashes of camera, I will pop in again. Missed everyone and our Lisa. Oh, we all missed each other for sure. Yes, we did. I like that. That's good. That's good. More snacks, guys. More snacks. Snacks, they're endless. Sweet and salty's, she's in the kitchen area. We're talking, she's got the gloves on. She's cutting up all the things. Something's in the oven. I just heard the microwave go off. There's a little bit of flour on her face because she bakes as well. And the beverages, oh my gosh, she had to mop the floor because she's just slinging. It's hard to do it all by yourself. We should get help for Sweet and Salty. What do you think? You think after all this time we should get some help? Sweet and Salty, you need a sous chef in there? A junior bartender? All right. Suzanne said our nemesis. All right, yeah, we're moving along. Our nemesis is the local woodchuck. That's cute. I had a hard time saying woodchuck as well. Long night, guys. We're just getting started. Sweet and Salty doesn't need help. She says she's good. She's got this. I love it. We got rhubarbs in here. Just say hi and bye. Going out to dinner and play tonight. Nice. Enjoy. Good to see you, Sharon. Absolutely. Have fun. Be safe. Be safe. Ocean. Did you know a regular soda and mall popcorn costs $17.99 at the movies? I watched Devil Wears Prada, so it was a must. Great film. I was unaware of the price, but I'm not surprised. Are any of us surprised? Has anybody gone out to get gas recently? Maybe the grocery store. Anything? Anything you need to have to sustain yourself and your loved ones? Yeah, all the things. It's ridiculous. Sweet and salty. I don't bake well, but I can cook. Love it. Um, Tacos sound good to Liz. Love that. How can it not? Every day should be Taco Tuesday. Am I alone in that? Tacos are just good, man. They just are. All right. Cheers. And let me be responsible, and we'll do some water. Why not? Why not? Okay, so Dragonfly says, I feed my squirrels in my front yard, keeps them away from my vegetables. That was until my neighbor called code enforcement on me about that. Doing it 30 years. She just moved in a year ago. Okay, Dragonfly, really? Who is this person? What? Wow. You know, haven't we all figured out? I know I'm learning that people who are just so aggressive like that about things that don't concern them, that there's something else going on there. That's a them problem, not a you problem. But I'm sorry that's happening. I am. Because unfortunately, you got to do what you have to do to abide by whatever. But I'm sorry that's going on. It's complete bullshit. All right, let me go down some more here. Tori says, yes, I love tacos. They're good. Sandy said, my dog had an emergency and 4 pills costed $67 for 4 pills. Crazy. There's no such thing anymore for cheap entertainment. True. I mean, well, is this entertainment? This is pretty cheap. But then you got to, you got to have internet. You got to have the access. You got to have a laptop. You got to have a phone. You got to have a computer. You know what, Seascape? You nailed that. Yes, any form of anything. Yeah. Cheap entertainment does not exist. I guess unless you just juggle, make your own entertainment, which can be expensive. But if you can come up with something fairly entertaining that doesn't require equipment or a location, maybe this is a little bit of a push to get back into your inner child. You got no job, you're just young, just hanging out. What's entertaining to you? Get outside. I don't know. All right. I digress. Going all the way down. NJ said a visit to the vet for our cat costs $700. Oh my God. Plucky said Reddit has a whole thread called Neighbors from Hell. A lot of yard monitors in the world. Yes, there are. It's crazy. That's really funny. Neighbors from Hell. I think that's hilarious. That's pretty clever, for sure. Deck of cards and a game of solitaire. Yeah, that's cheap, for sure. Seascape. I'm a fan of yours. You're worth it. Was that for me? That was for me. Thank you. Thank you. If it wasn't, I'm just going to act like it was. That's what I'm doing. Sky Cloud still Sky Cloud still have my crib board. Look at that. Sweet and salty. I can't afford a pet nowadays. Bunny, you could have a lot of new cats for $700. Bunny's like, you know what? That vet bill, maybe that cat can just, maybe we can just let that one go. I don't think that's what the goal was, buddy, but I'm sorry. More morbid humor. I'm all about it. I think that's hilarious. It's so funny. All right. Anyway, sorry. That's really bad. All right, hang on. Suzanne says we have good neighbors on both sides. The one in the back up the hill is questionable. I love that. NJ said the damn cat was free. That's even funnier. Cat, okay. Anne, hi Anne. Anne says cat tooth extraction 500. Really? Oh my God. Incredible. Incredible. Oh, well, hold on. Gracious lady in there getting sassy, talking to Dragonfly about the squirrel code neighbor incidents, right? Uh, she said, Dragonfly, try feeding the squirrels on your neighbor's front porch then. Maybe that would make them happy. That is solid. I like that a lot. That's hilarious, gracious lady. That makes all the difference in the world. All right. Okay, Anne says I have 4 free cats. Skycloud, I read today pine cones are a fix. Pooh said I sent Mother's Day iris blooms to the old Lisa address. Me, Lisa? That's not good. If you're talking to me, thank you. So sweet, so thoughtful. I'm thinking you're not. I'm not sure. Hold on. Amanda Ginger. I was telling my vet my one cat seems anxious and asked if she thought if she needed meds. She goes, "You don't know what goes on in your house at night." like my cats beating each other up. I mean, that would create anxiety, right? If there's a big old brawl every evening, yeah, somebody's going to be hurting, I would think. All right, let me go all the way down. Some more here. There's Elizabeth. Hello. Hola, chula. And NJ says vets are emotional blackmail. That needs to be a t-shirt, seriously, because yes, another nailed it. You are correct on that note. They know how much you love the babies, and they know how much you're willing to do to help those babies, you know. It's a fair statement for sure. So you saw these at NJ Facts. And I don't even know my neighbors except one. I've been here for 30 years. Love it. Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. Have I missed? I forgot I'm supposed to be on throwing wrenches or shields or whatever. But I don't think I've seen anything. Clarence, someone stole our lab dog and bought him back because that day we didn't give him a bath and he stinked. He got a bath that day. let me wrap my head around that. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'm leaning back for this one. Hang on. Someone stole our lab dog. lap dog, and brought him back. Because that day we didn't give him a bath and he's okay, got it. Sorry, it took me a minute, guys. You probably got that way before I did. Got it. Got you, Clarence. When your pet's so stinky that if they get stolen, they bring them back, it's either behavioral or they're just stinky. I think that's fair. I think it is. All right, hold on. Liz, I wish someone would wash my dogs and return them. There we go. There we go. Wayne, I used to have an imaginary friend from Japan. Turns out it was just my imagination. Oh, almost like the song. It was just my imagination. Right? Motown, baby. Oh my gosh. All right, Bunny Rabbit. Speaking of expensive, I don't think a little dental work should cost as much as a nice piece of jewelry, but I guess I'm way out of date. I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Hold on. Pooh's got to go and feed the feral kitties. Here we go. We are all about animals tonight. That's the theme. Today, this afternoon, this morning, this evening, wherever you are. We're all about the wildlife. I like it a lot. I really do. I'm just going to highlight this just because Violet loves it when I sing. Violet, thank you. It makes everything just feel so much better. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. All right. So Sandy says, let's not talk about what a haircut and bath costs. Oh my gosh. I'm sure. Oh, here we go. I love this. Graciously say Wayne's feeling better. Yes, Wayne is feeling better. We love this. Clarence, I had boot-legged imaginary friends. They made me talk out loud. Okay. Is it bottle-legged or boot-legged? I don't know. But I just like they made you talk out loud. For sure. Sadie said, yes, good one, Clarence. Good one. Good one. Sweet and Salty says, I haven't caught a glimpse of the cats shitting my yard lately. Maybe they are approaching from the opposite direction and it's not on camera. Okay, you know what, Sweet Salty? You've had cats shitting in your yard for a solid year now. And maybe longer. Maybe it just took you that long to let us in on it because you're traumatized. But the fact that they have done it so often that they are rerouting, recalculating. You might as well just wave that little white flag because I'm sorry, you've lost. They are smart. They are sharp. That is crazy. Way to know that they're off camera. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is right now. So thank you for that. I enjoyed it. If no one else did. That's hilarious to me. All right, hold on. Yeah. They've got spreadsheets and shit. There's like little PowerPoint presentations at night when you're asleep. They got protractors. Okay, that's just dumb. That's just hilarious, though. Hilarious to me. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I enjoyed that way too much. All right. What else is. I don't know. All right. What else is going on in there? What are you all talking about? What's going on? Okay, you guys are giggling at Sweet Side. Yes, there's a whole situation happening. It's odd. Yeah, right. That's totally what they're doing. Let's figure out how to not get caught. They're getting smarter. Sweet and Salty is involuntarily, intellectually training feral cats who love to shit to get smarter. This is the beginning of the end, guys. There's a whole generation of cats who poop. They're coming to your house. They're coming to my house. It's the new pandemic. It's a catdemic. That's exactly what it is. That's crazy. That's scary. Sweet and Salty is ground zero. Remember that. If anything happens with the cats. All right. Oh my God. So Amanda says, Lisa, did you catch? Oh no. Is it Aziz Ansari? Is that how you say it? On SNL impersonating Cash? No, I have not. You're not the second. You're not the second person. You're not the first person to bring that up. I have not ever remembered to look for it, but I have a feeling I'm going to lose my mind because I'm sure it's hilarious. I will look for it for sure. All right. Sweet and Salty said, I saw one come over my fence from the backyard and my camera didn't show that little son of a bitch. Oh my God. All right. So the SNL thing, I will look for that. I will look for the SNL thing for sure. Yes, Jackie. Catdemic. Yeah. Catastrophe. Yes, Bunny. Hold on. Wayne said those cats are using a sextant to figure their position and trigonometry to navigate the new trade routes. Okay, that's hilarious. Not the sextant. I don't think I've even ever thought of a sextant until you brought that up. You pulled that out of nowhere. I love that. Yeah, that's kind of semi nerd humor, and I'm kind of a nerd. I really am. I really am. All right, hold on. Okay, I don't know what this is. Anne says, my two sister cats share a brain cell. The other two at least know their names. Cats aren't fooling anybody, guys. Even if you have a cat, I've always had dogs, as you all know, or some of you know, until recently with the cats, which recently is now probably 6 years, 7 years. And they know things. Don't let them fool you. Even if you think you have the most unintelligent cat. No, it's us. It is totally us with the issues. All right. All right. Suzanne says, Since the hawks and eagles moved into the neighborhood, the squirrel, chipmunk, and vile slash mole problem has nearly been eliminated. Currently have a neighbor's cat hanging around. Okay, so there things are coming together. Hang on. Nasal break. All right. That one came like from the bottom of my feet. That worked its way up through my body and came out of my nose. My God. Whew. Okay, Charlotte's got jokes. Hi, Charlotte. You should never sing into a colander. You'll strain your voice. Not Charlotte with the dad jokes. Wait, Wayne's over the side going, All right, Charlotte. I see you over there. That's all right. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh my God. Cute. Clever. Super clever. Oxford cat. My cats are pretty smart. Smart kitties. Smart kitties. Yes, I agree, Amanda. We need a Wayne and Charlotte open mic. Oh my God, will we be able to deal with that? Oh my gosh, I don't know. It might be a little too overwhelming. I don't know. Yeah, think that one over. Liz said, Wayne, she's after your job, bro. I threw in the bro. Sorry. I don't know if I told you on the last time I ever went live, but one of my shares has been that where I work, there are, various ages in the industry. So I've been picking up on the stuff. And I think last time I said bra was the thing, bra. Apparently bra is out and bro is in. I might have got that from actually I don't think I got that at work. I think I got that from somebody else. Anyway, like you all care. Like any of you say that. Why am I even talking about this? I have no idea. Unclick. All right, let me go down. Sweet Salty said, do you have fans, Lisa? Like ceiling fans? I do. I do. Oxford Cat said, I would have to wear Depends and bring a box of tissue because I'd be snurfing and peeing in my pants. If we did if we did the open mic for those two, Charlotte and Wayne, yeah. Oh my God. Incognito. I had a friend that decided to read the dictionary. They didn't get very far because they said it was too wordy. Oh no. Is Incognito, was that an audition? Okay, so now we got Incognito and Charlotte and Wayne. That's pretty good, Incognito. Unless that was like a statement. I thought it was a joke, but it's still funny. All right, Wayne. Oh, is this like a face-off? Wayne said, I asked my friend Nick if I could borrow 5 cents, but he was Nicholas. We're doing like a whole bad joke face-off. Shit's getting real. The gloves are off. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Deb's E's here. Oh God. There's another one. Well, she said, she's talking to Seascape. Better today after killing the rattlesnakes. I don't know what's happening over there. Oh my God. Anyway, good to see you, Deb Z. All right, let me go. Let me go now. Okay, Amanda. I was visiting one of my friends last weekend, and she has teenage boys. Her one son was on the phone and kept saying, bruh. I made sure to keep calling him bruh all weekend. You got to fire that back at them. Am I right? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm talking about, Amanda. I love it. Yes, challenge. It's getting serious in here. Sweet and Salty said, Suzanne, do you hear all the jokes every day? Oh, that's a good question. Woohoo, Mike Knight. Yeah, right. Ocean, I love it. Wayne said fire trucks are actually water trucks. Okay. You know that again, of course, it's gonna make me laugh because that's what I do. But yeah, I mean that's yeah. Of course, said rattlesnake sex. Okay, what have I missed in here with the rattlesnakes, guys? Oh, Deb said the two rattlesnakes almost looked like they were doing the snake nasty. Okay. Ooh. Not judging. I mean, maybe it's hot. I don't know. Suzanne said, I can see Wayne's humor wheels turning in his head. Oh, yep. He's revving up over there for sure. He said, Wayne, score. um, okay. Clarence, my friend and I was saying mama joke. He said, my mama was bald. Balded, the sun reflected. Okay, hold on. Give me a second with it because I'm sure it's hilarious. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Clarence said my friend and I were saying a mama joke. He said my mama was so bald the sun reflected off it. So I said your mom. So hugs. She fits on both sides of the family. Okay, hold on. Okay, rewind. Now I get it. My friend and I were saying mama jokes. He said, my mama is so bald, the sun reflected off it. So I said, your mom is so huge, she fits on both sides of the family. Trust the process, baby. It took 10 minutes to do that one joke. I'm so sorry. All right. Right on. That was a good one. um, Ocean with the save in there. Huge. It's huge, Lisa. Not hugs. Got it. All right. Yes. That was a cute joke. It really was. All right. So Suzanne is saying to Sweet and Salty, I've been dealing with his humor for 37 years. I'm kind of immune from it by now. Yet there are days when I come up with one of my own and he's impressed. I like it. I like it. And here he goes with that. He's firing them. I'm so glad you're feeling well enough to do this, Wayne, for sure. Writing my name in cursive is my signature move. Another good one. Signature, cursive, whole thing. Okay. Way to stay in the game, Clarence. Yeah, Clarence is on the Mike Knight now too. I guess. What was that whole? Oh gosh, there's so many, right? We'll have to come up with our own little thing. I'll be the producer, and you guys tell your little jokes, and then we'll see if we can take this shit on the road. I'll just gather you together. I'm not telling any jokes. It's you. It's all of you. All right, hold on. Okay, Pooh said Wayne is a pretty fart smeller. See what he did there? Look at all the little love the emojis. You know, pretty smart feller. But he said fart smeller. That's almost up there with the mama jokes. Wait, he just straight up said you smell farts all day. You gonna take that? Are you going to take that? Bring on the violence in our spiritual community. All right. Oh, okay. He's okay. Now he's saying people who worship paper bags are sack religious with the K in there with the sack. Clever. Cute. Super cute. Suzanne said the only time Wayne attempts cursive is his signature, but even that's debatable. Love it. Okay, so Amanda wants to call it, we can call it the Blue Crew Bonanza. And that's cute too. That's what it's called then. That's what it's called. We christen whatever it is, Blue Crew Bonanza. Everybody's got jokes. Face it off. I like it. Oh, here's a long one. Ocean. Well, that wasn't the long one. There's a long one under that one. This is a shorter statement. It says, this is what happens when you're gone for 2 weeks. Pent up humor. Yes. You guys, yeah, you all been storing up jokes. Have you been testing jokes on your loved ones and coworkers and kids, grandkids, all the things? And now you're like, oh yeah, I got my shit together now. Wait till they read this. All right. So Clarence says, my friend told me my mom was so ugly, she cracked the mirror. So I said, your mom has one rubber boob and one plastic boobie. Using the rubber boobie, saying ain't no one gonna slap me around. What? Good one. That was a good one. Okay. I mean, for sure. Rose Blue's here. Hi, Rose Blue. Hi, y'all. I was mowing. All right, right on. Yeah, look at you mowing. Um, there's South Texas chick. This feels like a time for some popcornals. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. All right. NJ. Oh my god, yo mama jokes. Haven't heard them since the 70s. The yo mamas. It's crazy, isn't it? Sandy, my so-called sick dog just took the receipts off the table and tore them up. She wants attention. I'm trying to enjoy the show. Oh my gosh, your dog. Your dog is supposed to be sick, but is well enough to get all up in your shiznit. What is that? These animals. I'm telling you. Core boobs tradition. Boob jokes. Yes, we talk about boobs here. Why not? We talk about everything. Sweet and Salty's telling Core to say hi to Kelly for her. Yes, hello, Kelly. We know you're there. We know you're there, even if we don't mention it. We know you're nearby. Hold on. Cheers, sip, sip. All right. Suzanne's telling Rose Blue, since Wayne can't ride our mower yet, can you come do our yard? It's getting a bit long. Look at you, Rose Blue. You're getting work. Nice. Well done. Well, no, hold on. Because Rose Blue just said, I'm gonna drink a cold beer now. All right, Riches. Maybe you need to find someone else because look at her. She's already clocked out. So sorry about you. Um, all right. Ireland's capital city's population is growing. In fact, it's Dublin. Okay. I'll just give you all one guess who put that in there. Good one, Wayne. It's Dublin. Um, Incognito. I have a dog to provide me with unconditional love, but I also have a cat to remind me that I don't deserve it. It's all about balance. I like that. It really is. It is about balance. I like it. That's really funny. All right. Clarence. Um, they asked the lady why she was doing with the car. She said, okay. They asked the lady what she was doing with the car. She said she had to get under it. So I get it and run. I get in, run. I don't know. I don't think I can figure that one out. It's probably part of something I missed, is what I'm thinking. All right. But Oxford Cat would love a hot tub time machine. Pooh. Seriously, my sister went to visit her husband's grandma in the hospital. Grandma yelled, "There's that slut. She's just here to fuck the doctors." Poor sister Sue. Oh my God. No way. Your sister went to visit her husband's grandma in the hospital, and grandma yelled, "There's that slut. She's just here to fuck the doctors." Oh my God. That is, oh my God. I don't even want to like joke on that. That's terrible. Oh my God. How embarrassing. Oh my God. On so many levels. Oh, excuse me. Sandy just deducted a point from Clarence. On the last one. Yeah. Yeah, that one I couldn't wrap my head around too well. All right, anyway. Sweet Salty said, Clarence, put down the puff puff and the alcohol. Step away from the keyboard again, you know. Um, Grandma's filter is broken. Yeah, grandma doesn't. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. That sounds awful. Oh, awful. Suzanne, Wayne, where are you coming up with this stuff? Your brain must be working overtime. Don't strain yourself. You aren't healed yet. Okay, Suzanne is asking Wayne to dial it down. All right, take it easy, Wayne. Ease into it. We do want you to heal. Why do I feel like she's not joking, really? Really? Oh, Pooh said Sue was mortified. Oh, it sounds awful. Wow. Um, oh, wait, hold on. I think I missed it, but no, I did miss it. Wayne said, "Okay, I'll stop." Okay, he's taking it easy, guys. He's gonna lurk. He was advised to do so by his spouse. Charlotte said, "My dad used to call his kids fart smeller." Cute. Excuse me. Gosh, my throat. I'm probably not used to talking this much. Is what's going on. Hang on, I'm going to mute just so I can do a good cough in here. Okay. All right, hold on. Pooh says, "Can we hang out really long time, Lisa? Really long time. Can we love you long time?" I don't know. I mean, we've been on for it's like right at an hour right now. So we're halfway there. We're halfway there. So we usually do too, right? I don't know, unless y'all are over it. But let's see. Suzanne said that's up there with my grandmother asking us if we were having sex shortly after she met him. That's hilarious. These grandmas. Hang on. Clarence. Oh, okay. Getting ready. Gotta you get I gotta get ready for these Clarence ones. Get in shape, man. All right. So what do you do when someone needs their back in chest mode? Nothing, just get it waxed. Wax on and wax off. Okay. There you have it. All right. So Sandy says if my dad didn't want you to have something, he would tell us it'll make your post stick out. Huh? Even you said, huh? Is that what he would say? It'll make your post stick out? I don't know what that means. Oh, she said poor. Okay, it'll make your pores stick out. If my dad didn't want you to have something, he would tell us it'll make your pores stick out. Okay. Still with the okay, but all right. Got it. Oh, Lord. And yes, Suzanne is answering questions in there. A month ago, Wayne had a kidney removed because of kidney cancer. He's still on the mend. So that's what's going on, guys. Okay. Plucky said when my dad was hospitalized, a grumpy young nurse asked what he did. So he started out with his paper route at 10 years old. She liked the part where he delivered papers to tour. Hold on. She liked the part where he delivered papers to two whorehouses, though. Oh gosh, I guess you don't think of that. I bet a lot of paper deliveries back in the day. Do people get papers anymore? I'm sure they're out there, right? I don't know, but that's hilarious. Two whorehouses. I mean, those girls aren't dumb. They're keeping up with the current events, man. That, that's really, yeah, that's probably valid. I love it. All right, hold on. All right, you're saying he's got a junk in there. Spell check is not friendly tonight, right, Clarence? And Deb Z, yes, sending love and all the support and positive vibes and prayers to Wayne for your healing and listening to Suzanne. Yeah. Especially the latter portion. No, it's all valid. Really is. Very sweet. Suzanne's like, yeah, you tell him, Deb. All right. I really like this new YouTube feature. That's really not bad. It really helps you kind of keep track of. I mean, not that I'm doing a great job, but it's a nice little thing in here they've got where if you click something, it shades it out. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Amanda says, Wayne, you seem to be doing great. We will continue to always send you healing vibes. Yes. Plucky, talking to Seascape. I never heard the story before that apparently he delivered. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He had delivered to the Top Hat Club and the Black Cat Club. He thought the madams were nice ladies. I mean, aren't all madams supposed to be very sweet? They're very personable, I'm sure, right? I'm sure they are. Oh, look at Wayne. Huh? Did she say something? Okay, Wayne, this is not the time to get sassy with Suzanne. I know that's what you're doing there. She said, listen. Don't do the selective hubby hearing. We're not buying it. Neither is she. All right, so, oh gosh. Okay, Clarence has another one. Oh my God, here is another one. A couple was getting busy and their son busted in and asked, what you doing? The dad said, giving mom a waxing. Okay, we've crossed over into a whole other realm of humor here. Damn. Way to say that to the son, first of all. Awkward. Okay. Elizabeth. Okay. Baseball song I created. Oh, God. Okay. Take me out to the ball game. Take me onto the bed. Show me some wee-wees and we'll have fun. I don't care if it's only once. What? 2, 3 times he came in that old ball game. You know what, Elizabeth? You have unleashed. You've unleashed a comment I don't think I've ever seen you put out there. This is like so risque, and I like it. And I think I screwed it up, but well done. Like, are you singing that on the regular? You're like, no, I just created it. I don't know, but that's pretty cute. Pretty cute. And naughty. Love it. Love it. All right, everybody's sending love to Wayne for sure. Aside from that, you know, the song I just sang. Oh my God. Sandy said, don't sing that at the park. And Pooh is horny now. You know, Pooh, all we have to do is open a window and, and you're good. But Pooh, I only do this to you because I know you can take it. I'm just joking with you. I'm totally joking. Kind of. All right. Hold on. Rose said, wow, what a debut. Deb Z, right, Deb? Deb said Pooh. No surprise there, dude. Better than the missionaries declaring. Oh, God. I forgot about Clarence's missionaries. Oh, my God. Elizabeth said, I sang that to Frito Lay when I worked for them in 1979. Over the intercom graveyard shift, we were crazy. Look at you spicing up Frito Lay. You know what? I love that. that needs a comeback, if you know what I'm saying. It's pretty clever. All right. It's crazy. Look at Suzanne. Pooh, you're always horny. Pooh's getting. Oh, Pooh's like, no worries. Okay, so is NJ leaving us? Because Sweet and Salty said, NJ, are you going out of town or picking up someone? Be safe, sweetie. Is NJ getting ready to hit the road in there? No, I think I missed it. Oh, no. Well, NJ, be safe. Oh, there you are. Oh, I see where you're saying, I hate going there, but I'll be listening to y'all. Okay, so she's going somewhere. All right. Well, we're glad you're listening. Oh, you're going to Sky Harbor. Pray for you. Okay. We will. South Texas chick by Young Virgin Ears. That's hilarious. Oh, and Clarence said baseball players good in bed, and I love ball games. God. All right, I'm going all the way down here. Okay. Well, NJ, yes, be safe. Be safe. Listen, I'm going to think of that when I eat my corn chips. So Frito-Lay has a whole new meaning for all of us now. Thanks for that, Elizabeth. Okay, you're picking up your daughter. NJ's picking up her daughter. Okay, Wayne's got something here. Nurse says, Doctor, there's a man in the waiting room that says he's invisible. Doctor says, tell him I can't see him today. Yeah, right? That patient screwed up right from the get-go. He asked for that one. Amanda says, laugh out loud. My first job was working at a bakery, and I was doing the MC Hammer dance while squeegeeing the baked goods cases. Some man walked in mid-song. I was like 17 years old and cracked up. Not the hammer dance. You're just shimmying side to side. No. Love that. I love it. So cute. Jeff's here. Hi, Jeff. Good evening, Lisa and friends. I hope you're all doing well despite the madness. Yes, we hope you're doing well too. I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm doing okay. A lot of us are doing okay. But we all have things. But that's why we have these moments together to alleviate the weirdness. All right. Everybody saying hi to Jeff. The madness in this chat. This chat can get quite mad. Yes. Clarence, I can imagine Amanda G in those MC baggy pants. Oh, yeah. The MC Hammer pants. Yes, there is dancing, singing Hammer, Hammer. Yeah, the visual is perfect. She said, yes, Lisa, my friend Angela worked with me, and we were constantly laughing at that job. It sounds like so much fun. So much fun. Sweet and Salty said, I haven't offed anyone lately, so I guess I'm okay. Look at you. You're more sweet than salty right now. Aw. No, I think you're pretty leveled out in general. I think you're able to reel it in when you need to. You're always sweet and salty. You choose when you want to unleash one or the other. I like that. Debsy. Lisa, Mr. Dill wants to know if you got Cash Patel bottle of Don't get me on the cash thing. Somebody earlier was talking to was it Amanda? Somebody said I need to watch oh my gosh. The cash thing. Why is he and it's even funnier because they are trying to well, apparently it's true. He's got a little bit of a problem with the bubbly. And my whole thought process is, you know what? He's probably he realized that he's so over his head deep in shit that he can't get out of. Uh, yeah, he's probably doing more than drinking. I guarantee it. Dude's a hot mess right now. Ridiculous. Um, oh, look at Court. Yeah, Lisa needs that bourbon. FBI branded bottles of booze. That's hilarious, Rose Blue. Gosh. Let me go up here a little bit. Jeff says, so great to be back with you all. I'll have to scroll back to catch up. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah. We've all been definitely catching up. Dev Z, if you're trying to convince people you're not an alcoholic, don't carry your own stash. Hilarious. Pooh, I still have the Marlboro and Camel Joe merch from the days of clipping the code on the packs of cigarettes. Do you really? Wow. Camel Joe. I remember the Camel Joe advertisements. Oh my gosh. That's wild. And Marlboro stuff. Back when ciggies were cool, right? Suzanne says, hold on, mom is on the phone. Just receive the flowers we sent. Oh, love that. Yeah, happy Mama's Day to all the people mamas, fur baby mamas, other people baby mamas. You don't even have to be a mama, but you're probably doing mommy things for somebody. I love it. All right, hold on. Jeff said, Trash Patel. He must have looked at Brian Noam's balloon boobs, nipples askew. You know, some say the eyes are the nipples of the face. Not the way you tied those two things together is classic. That is so funny. Oh my God. Not the eyes being the nipples. Okay, guys. Okay, we got more jokes coming in. Jeff, you don't know this, but there's like an open virtual mic. We're not really doing it, but everybody's so funny today. That's hilarious to me. Oh my God, that was really well done. I'm sorry. I love it. Um, Wayne, Trash Patel, J. Edgar Boozer. Oh my gosh. God, that's even because the whole FBI thing, right? Oh my God, that's clever as hell too. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. We never know what we're really. What's this channel doing? Pretty much just hanging out and getting to know each other and releasing all the energy from the days prior to being here. All the things in the world, all the stuff. You guys are so fucking funny. It's overwhelming because everything, it's not just like off the cuff stuff all the time. There's like some deep shit in there. It's so funny. It's so clever. I'm like so impressed. I don't know. It's the whole thing. That's so underappreciated. Like I want everybody to. That's just good shit right there. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Oxford. Yes, right, guys. That was fucking brilliant. It really was. Oh my God. All right. Gosh. All right. Look, we are. I'm out of practice, but here's the thing. I'm running a little low, but it's not so much that I'm running low. I want more ice, and maybe I'll top it off. So I'm going to step away here in a second and refresh, and then I'll be right back. Oh gosh, but there's something else going on in here. Amanda said the adults would send us with notes to the corner store to buy them a pack of cigs. Right, back in the day? Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm unclicking that. And of course, look at Core. Ice excuse top off, surely. No, that really is it. I mean, I don't have to use the facilities. I always let you know if that's what's going on. No, I do want to top that off. All right. Here we go, guys. You know what I'm doing. I hope it's still here. YouTube keeps changing. No, it's still here. Intermission. Thank you, Ocean. All right, I'll see y'all in a second. Love y'all. Okay. All right. Rose Blue said, "Did y'all hear Lisa blow her nose?" I did. What else have I missed? Violet Strange. I heard the duck song on another channel and thought it was you. It wasn't, and I was actually mad at them for playing it. Oh, well, that's sweet. You know what? Yeah, screw those guys. I'm kind of mad as well. How dare they? All right. Open mic heard all that crashing. I know. I was in there, guys. I was doing some work in there. Sorry. But then when I sat down, of course, I knocked something over. So there's that. All right. Rose Blue says, "I'm a loud sneezer. I scared my cat before years ago. I scare my cats all the time." Lisa, what's all the clanging? What the Pope are you doing? What in the Pope? What in the Pope is happening? I remember that. Was that Friday? Was that yesterday? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Where are the kitties? Debsy, they they do their own thing. I think now that they've matured and they're starting to kind of get along, they just hang out. They're not so worried about these live streams anymore. Axel, Charlie. I mean, he used to be like clockwork, especially him, right? Axel for sure. Charlie, not so much, but they're just living their best lives. They are. It's so cute. Um, okay, Poop said, "I use old socks to blow my nose." I'm not sure how to respond to that. I guess all I can say is, guys, if you're ever at Pooh's house and you forgot to pack your socks, I mean, even though he does laundry, I'd be a little hesitant. We don't know where those socks have been. Okay. Yes, buddy, that is Lisa's duck song. That is our duck song. Screw those guys. I need an attorney. I need to look into that for sure. I'm a little upset. Corset chill cats. They are so chill. Let me see if I can find a. They've been kind of cute lately, and I do try to take a pic when I can. When they can tell I'm sneaking up on them, right? Let's see here if I can find one. If I can't right away, I won't waste too much time with this. I mean, I guess this is kind of cute. No, it's not that cute. Okay, maybe I don't have anything that cute right now. Just trust me, guys. They're cute. They just are. All right, let's see. Sweet and Salty said, "Lisa, the kitties don't have the spirits around in the new place. They can frolic freely now." Yeah, probably so. Maybe so. Yeah, it's a little different here. Okay. Okay, Debsy, this was I stopped myself. I was thinking this kind of a joke when we were talking about the socks, but you went there. So I'm going to read it. Debsy says, "Sure, Pooh. Try to convince me that the reason your socks are sticky is because of snot." Yeah, right. Oh my God. All right. Amanda says, "Oh my God, I called Axel Alfie at the beginning of the show tonight. Sorry, Axel. Yeah, I was picking up what you were putting down. It was fine. He would probably respond to Alfie. Actually, he's not picky. Oh my God. All right. Rose Blue is saying my comment, Lisa. Your comment. All right. All right. Rose Blue says, they be like, it's mom talking to the shiny box again. Oh, with the kids? Yeah. That's probably what they're doing. It's like, there she goes. We don't get it. She's talking. Gosh, that's really good. Trust me, it's good. All right. Sweet and Salty said, ick. Reminds me of raising teenage boys all over again. And yes, Debsy had to go there. Absolutely. Yes, you did. You did. Anne says, I had to change tissues. Turns out I was allergic. Eyes, face, red. Oh, what? Oh my God. That's the ultimate nightmare. You're having an allergic reaction and you're grabbing tissues. It turns out that those tissues were the problem. God, that sounds awful. And I'm glad, I don't know how long it took you to get to the point of knowing what that was, but I'm glad you finally got there. That sounds terrible. Terrible. Pooh said, athletic socks, no tidy whities for my nose. I'll just unclick that. Ann said it took months. No, that's awful. Oh my God. That is terrible. Hang on a second. Is this a message? Did I get a message? Oh, does someone like me? That's sweet. Okay. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's a weather alert. Okay, Rose Blue said, was it the kind with lotion? Talking about the tissues. Are those the tissues to which you were allergic? Songsin said, can't seem to post today, but you just posted. So I don't know. It could be error on my part where you've been posting, and for whatever reason, I just haven't seen anything. Or I overlooked it. But I see you now. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Oh, no, you said, oh, it works now. Hi, everybody. Hi. Everybody say hi to Song Sin. Apparently, Song Sin's been going through some shit, trying to get here. Okay, so Anne's answer was no to the lotion, it looks like. Deb Z is saying, Suzanne, did you ask for some kind of refund? I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, Suzanne says, I'm so pissed off. The flowers I ordered aren't what I ordered. She got mostly carnations, but I ordered roses and sunflowers. Okay, yeah. So Suzanne is talking about the Mother's Day items that she sent out, and apparently it's all wrong. Yeah, I'd be making a phone call too. That's bullshit. It sounds like the demand exceeded the supply, and you got screwed. That's what I'm thinking. That's bullshit. Yes, Sky Cloud saying to Suzanne, sorry this happened. Yes, I'm sorry that happened too. Anne has hypoallergenic Kleenex now. That's what's going on. Everybody sees Songsin. Yay. Amanda said the cats are probably hosting a poker night without me knowing. Yeah, they probably are. I did, yeah, I might have. No, that's not right.
You know how on iPhone there's this thing where it'll do like these are your pictures of the day or whatever. There was a real cute one of the fur babies that popped up today, but I don't know how to get to that, so whatever. There's that. We had this comment here. Pooh says, I did email flyers to y'all on Lisa's old email address. Okay, so Pooh sent flowers to everybody, is what's going on here. Is that what we're saying? Is that what's happening? Yes, Rosalie said they should have called or emailed explaining a substitution, giving you a chance to say yes or no. Yeah, that's the professional way, right? Yeah, that's bullshit. Suzanne said, good thing is that what mom got, she loves. Wonderful. Okay. Well, let me look at my, I mean, gosh, I might not be able to find it though. Hang on a second. Let me filter. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. You didn't send it to the new address at all? I guess not, huh? Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, well, thank you for the thought. Thank you for the thought, Pooh, for all of us. Appreciate that. Um, uh, Song Sin. Nothing like getting a bucket of daisies when you order much better. Yeah. All right. So, are you all doing anything interesting in the next week at all? Since we're doing all this personal sharing, any of you guys got anything big coming up you want to share with the fam at all? What's going on with you? Anything positive? Anything you just want to share just for the sake of sharing? Um, all right, so Pooh says I've been drinking and smoking, so welcome to Pooh's world. Pooh, you're living your best life too. I love that. Deb Z said same shit, different day here. We can all be so uplifting. I love it. Because Sky Cloud said same Deb Z. Um, oh shit. I have a big pile of laundry next to me. Laugh out loud. Highlight of my evening. Cheers. Cheers to that. Cheers to the laundry. Oh no, I got to sneeze. Sorry, guys. Couldn't mute in time for that one. I will mute for the blowing of the shadas, though. Hold on. Excuse me. I really did. I really did intend. I knew it wasn't gonna. I knew that I was going to sneeze while trying to click the mute and probably wind up ending the stream or clicking on something. So it was like I gave up. I surrendered. Sometimes you gotta surrender to the sneeze. That's with anything. Sometimes you just have to. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry guys. All right, let's see. Sweet and Salty has been losing connection lately in the internet. Oh, no. There's Thankful. Hi, Thankful. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in chat. Yes. Happy Mother's Day. Cheers. None of us would be here without the mamas, for sure. I mean, takes other things too, but you get what I'm saying. And the support too. Doesn't have to be biological at all. All right. Thank you for the bless yous. Bunny said, what a cute little chew. For you to think that was little, thank you for that. In my mind, they're never little chews, but thanks. Jeff, yes, I have more doctor's appointments, mostly tests, but my sister is taking me to get my license restored next Thursday. It has been a process here in the old NJ. Yeah, Jeff, you are leaping over your obstacles boundlessly, and that's very admirable. So, and I love that you got the support of your sister too. And I hope all of your appointments go well, all of your tests for sure. Everybody send Jeff love on that too. Plucky. I've got jury duty for the next couple of weeks. It's 3 days a week though. Gosh. I might have told you all I've never had to do jury duty. Knock on wood. But I've known people who get picked all the time. Unless they're just making it up. I don't know. I don't think you can fake that though too much. Especially if you're working somewhere, right? Amanda Ginger, as my brother would say, hey man, you sneezed. I like that. Hey man, you sneezed. All right. Sandy is finishing up the planting. Glad to be getting all these plants outside. Deb Z, nice nosegasms. I'm full of nosegasms. I should be so satisfied in my face. No doubt. Sweet and Salty, I've got to do laundry and cleaning too. Oxford Cat, I love it when I sneeze. It feels really good. I mean, it's the whole thing. And you guys don't care. I appreciate it. Okay, so Boo says boobs, Gesundheit, ass booty poles, naughty thoughts. I mean, that's, you know what? That's the vibe. Anytime you all hear anybody sneeze in person, you have to say boobs, Gesundheit, ass booty poles, naughty thoughts. Let us report back. Let us know how that went for you. Let us know if you're in jail or not. We need to know. All right. Okay, Sandy, last 2 years I worked part-time on the summer, but these damn taxes, so not working this year. Yeah, understood. Ocean, don't they say whenever a woman sneezes is like having an O? How was it, Lisa? You were so anxious to put this comment in here. It's almost like Clarence typed it. What? Don't they say whenever a woman sneezes, it's like having an orgasm? How was it, Lisa? It was fabulous. If I had, some Camels and Marlboros sitting in front of me, I'd like them all. It was that good. All right. Everybody's sending love and prayers to Jeff. I love that. Okay, so here's more. Jeff says, so on Friday, I get a chest x-ray for my sleep apnea implant called Inspire, then an MRI on my brain. Should go quickly, for there's so little brain left to scan. We hope it goes well for sure. Sleep apnea. There might be some other people. I'm guessing that's supposed to be apnea that you put in there. If it is what you intended to type, I bet you there's people in there suffer from that also for sure. The beach calling your name. I hear you. Hold on. All right, Sandy, I got my first jury notice in 30 years. They said it's settled, so I didn't have to go. Wow. Amanda, I've done jury duty many times in Philly. People are really dumb and don't think with common sense when on a jury. I think they prolong it to not go back to work, maybe in the dumb one. I've heard that too, that there's always one or two, usually one, who just, let's oppose everything just to drag it out. I think that is a real situation, actually. Incognito got picked once and forgot about it. When I called them and told them what happened, they said to just forget about it, never got picked again. That's the way to do it, guys. If you ever get chosen, annoy them, and then you're off the list. They're like, you know what? Unreliable. Not doing it. Okay. Seascape. Not for me. I never sneeze just once. I sneeze rapid fire. It just makes me tired. Woo, I've had those before. It's exhausting, and it'll hurt your muscles also when you're doing the rapid fire sneezing. You can't take, you don't have time to breathe in between. It strains everything. And if you're out in public, it's just embarrassing, that too. All right, I do need to blow my nose again, though. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. Let me go all the way down. Dragonfly. My mom and her friend used to go watch jury trials in downtown Detroit just for entertainment a couple times a month. I love that. I do. Bunny says, I hate it when I sneeze and pee. Oh, no. Not the sneeze pee. That hasn't happened yet. It might happen tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But I haven't had the sneeze and pee. Oh my gosh. Oh, but you know what? I'll go there though. I've been so sick where I know I need to go to a certain spot to use the facilities if I have a big sneeze coming. We're talking like flu symptoms. You know what I'm talking about. We're all adults here. No joke. I just saw the thing saying I'm muted. Anyway, you didn't miss anything. Trust me. Which is even better because I had a little bit of a share in there. And after I shared it, my first thought was, ooh, maybe that was too much. But then I moved on because I figured it's a live stream and what can I do? Very often I've shared things on here and it's just been like, okay, well, this is the internet. This is what we do. So y'all missed that. It was a good one. Okay. Anyway, all right. So hold on. All right. Song Sin is saying my friend used to sneeze after dinner. Record was 29 sneezes. Okay, that just means, like, was there pepper involved, or was this a heavy-handed black pepper family where just if it was in the air? That's crazy. That's amazing. Um, Look, Liz said, I thought it was me. I was going to change my headphones. We haven't been on here together for so long that my being muted for a period of time makes you all think that, must be me. Love it. Core, anyone lip read? Good luck, guys. I'm not even kidding. It was a really solid share. The universe, I think my spiritual team was like, you know what? Lisa's going there. Click. I got saved on that one for sure. I'm not even kidding, guys. Not even kidding. You all can come up with your own theories on what I said. You can even do the lip read. Maybe you'll figure it out. All the more reason to get more views. Watch the video again right around this timestamp and see if you can figure out what the hell I said. Because it was terrible. All right, hold on. Bunny says that her husband was a sun sneezer. Sweet and Salty said 29. Damn, I sneeze about 12 at a time. Sandy said they shut it down. Yeah, they totally shut that shit down. Look, core back there. Sound. Sweet and Salty muted. Oxford, we can't hear you. I know. Thanks for trying to let me know, guys. I do appreciate it. All right, well, we are approaching the end of this, believe it or not. Sky Cloud said, do we get a prize for the lip read? No, no. What do you want the prize to be if you all can figure out my share? I gotta sneeze again. Excuse me. What is happening? I don't know. Gosh, I hope it's not a cold. It doesn't feel like, I feel fine. I don't know what's going on. It's just what I do. All right. Thank you for the bless you. We all know you were telling us you shit yourself. Ew. Is that what it was? The mystery continues. All right. Ocean says you can post a comment with your guess. What did Lisa say while muted? Oh, Sky Cloud just wants to have a party over here. Oh my gosh. Yes, allergy season for sure. Squeaky Core said, Squeaky Yahoo, Kentucky allergies mice with you? What? Are you saying the sneeze was like a mouse? I don't know. Did you pee on yourself today? No. Oh, you guys are so funny. All right. Anyway, so how do y'all feel about doing this again next Saturday? I know I've been unable to be as consistent as I would like to be, but it's almost like I'm asking for it's like a second date. It's like, it's been a while. We got together and try to reconnect and all the things and share and show mutual appreciation. So do you all feel like you'd like to do this again next Saturday? Let me know. When this is over, put a comment in the comments. Let us know how this stream went. Let us know how your spending next week if you didn't do it in the chat tonight. And yeah, the world's crazy. But you know what? We have some minor element of control by creating our own little space here and really enjoying each other and stuff, even when it's wacky. So, cheers to that. Look at us getting deep. So philosophical. All right. So, anyway. Yes, Ocean. This is our safe space. Yes. All right. Looks like everybody's up for it. Sweet Sally said, what do you think? Yeah, I think we should. Plugging, yes, please. Dragonfly, yes. ASMR, we could do that. I mean, we've touched on that here before. We could totally do some ASMR. It could be sneezy ASMR. That's not hot, but, you know, it's a noise. Bunny's up for it. Oxford, for sure. Yes. Sweet and salty Lisa, we're becoming a burden on Saturday lives. What? No, Lisa, are we becoming a burden on Saturday lives? What? No. Burden's not the word at all. It's not on you guys at all. I've had work stuff, so it conflicts on occasion. When it does not conflict, I have no problem going live. And actually, I do want to throw out some apologies on. I usually give you a heads up. I was, when I realized the time, it was too late for me to put anything on my channel, the post section, saying I wasn't going live. And I did get a couple of emails, a couple of texts, and people thought something was wrong. So definitely not trying to throw drama out there. I just could not time that well. And then by the time had passed, it didn't make sense to put anything on there. But everything's good here. I feel good. It's that was totally me dropping the ball on that one. But yeah, let's do this next time. And I will be more on point and on top of things, making sure I let y'all know what's up. But everything's good. All right. I love you so much. And just the mere fact that you guys are concerned about each other, concerned about me, you just feel a certain way because it's been too long. Now you're on board with me, because that's how I feel when we don't do this. I feel like something's a little off. Something's a little wonky. And then when I really narrow it down, it's like, well, we didn't do this. This is very much a part of my world, and this is not going anywhere. So if I do miss a Saturday, it doesn't mean anything's changing. It just means I missed a Saturday. And plus, all of you have things that you have to do sometimes too. And I get it, because when we don't see you, we miss you and we worry. So that's very hypocritical of me to feel like maybe that doesn't go both ways. So anyway, I love you. All the smoochies, all the hugs. Take care of yourselves, health-wise, mentally. Get sleep. Do something fun. Don't watch the news all the time. Take care of yourself and everybody you love. That's important for sure. I do see. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy, the donation. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Really, I love you. Again, smoochies, hugs, all the things. The Southern goodbye. Can't take that away from me. Doesn't matter where I live.
I carry on way too long. It's just because I care. So anyway, all right. I'm clicking buttons now. I hope I wasn't on mute. Here we go. All right. Love y'all. Bye.